this map, bruh. Alright, so for this first fight, I like to shoot the SSG into the pillar to wake up the Archvile. Just to advance him forward a little bit, so that he doesn't get buried by imps. And this time he got close to getting buried a couple of times, but didn't. So now I like to lure imps to that side to kind of landlock the next Archvile, and so that I can just spam the imps down a little bit easily. Well, more easily. Still need to watch those manks, or listen for them rather. And now it's just kill the vials as they spawn in, and just make sure that the imps stay away from the central pillar, because you need that for cover. I use rockets on the imps a lot more than I've seen other players do it, and that's intentional, just to make sure that I have that pillar for cover. And now I just SSG these manks to death, because they're guarding two switches, the two that you need to exit here. And then I get out and move on to probably the one part of the map that I don't really care for, which is the platforming. And it's not so much that the platforming is difficult, which, I mean, it is, but it's not that bad. It's just really, really boring platforming, in my opinion. I just don't care for it. I'm sure part of that is skill issue, because I really, really take my time with this platforming. Just because I don't want to die after dealing with that first fight, because it doesn't look it, but that first fight is just brutally difficult. It is probably harder than most fights in map 3, to be quite honest. But yeah, I'm finishing up this first platforming. I'm using the vertical mouse to align myself with pretty much every jump, because again, I just do not want to die to this platforming, and I still did die to this platforming far, far too many times, to be perfectly honest. And the upside down section, it's not as intimidating as it looks, because you can tell if you're near the edge of the platform, because the weapon sprite darkens if your origin is over the edge of the platform. And there's the switch. And now onto the second bit of platforming. And this bit of platforming starts off with the upside down. And this is probably a little bit harder than the first platforming, but not by much, and it is quicker to address the other platforming first anyway, so I just do it that way. And again, just using VMM to align myself with every jump, because this is quite a bit harder than the normal right side up platforming, but it is manageable. This is not the difficult part of the map by any stretch of the imagination. Although it is the tedious part. At least as far as I'm concerned, it's the tedious part. Because believe it or not, I actually love all of the fights in this map. It's just this platforming is the main reason that I would never want to max it again. Just because it takes so long, at least when you suck at platforming like I do. But yeah, we're back at the right side up. And I'm really taking my time with the VMM now, because I am so close to being done with the tedious part, and I just don't want to die. I want to die to the fights. I don't want to be dying to this. That's a hard jump now. Another hard jump, and I'm through it pretty much. Although I have actually died to these last couple of jumps. That was really, really demoralizing when that happens. But yeah, with all three wings completed, I can go for the red skull key, which I need to access the other reason why I would never want to max this map again. Well, it's not so much the fight that's the problem, it's the fact that it happens after the platforming. If it could be done before the platforming, then I probably wouldn't care as much. But it's after the platforming, And it's really, really, really BS. Oh, and I can grab the BFG now as well. So, first I grab ammo, and then I position myself really, really carefully with this Megasphere. I use the VMM here again, just so that I pick up the Megasphere but don't start the fight. The reason I'm so careful with my positioning in this part is I want to hit all 4 cybers with tracers so that they can't infight. And then once I do a circle, I want to spray down all the revenants, just very, very carefully, because, oh, I forgot to mention this, if you step onto the black parts of the map, it just teleports you to death. Like, it just teleports you to a ring of cyber demons that just kill you. You can't move, you just die. Not even a telefrag or something. Oh, and the reason I keep moving here is because I know I have a rev ball on me and I don't want to get pushed, so that ate some time. I'm pretty sure this ends up being probably the slowest ever max of this. And now for the Vial Wave, which I take a second to collect myself first. I do 2 balls into them. Wait, SR50 over to that pillar. Wait again. And then let them have some more green balls. Move over to this pillar. And I'm spraying here just to kill anyone that gets in my way so I can make my way back to the other side. So I can just give myself space and then restock when I need to. You know all the vials dead when your kill count's either 154 or 166. Oh, and this. I had a failed attempt that basically got zapped exactly the same way. Like 2 guys left and one of them got behind the pillar. This one was tanky enough to eat it. The other one wasn't. Oh, and these cybers, they're scary, but they're not particularly dangerous. They never killed any runs. But I really take my time with them. Just horseshoeing around them, really using the pillars for cover. Just to, really buy time and lure them all to the one side of the arena, so I can just keep spraying them down. Now, at this point, your primary danger, I mean, aside from just straight up eating a cyber rocket, is getting splashed either off of the pillar, so that's why I keep a little bit of distance between myself and the pillar, or actually even getting splashed off of other cyber demons. So, yeah, that could potentially kill you. Oh, and that cyber demon really, really scared me. He could have ended the run right there if he had decided to fire. So, yeah, cybers venturing to the other side of the arena is another very, very real danger. Thankfully, that was the last really close call of this demo. From here on, I just whittled the rest of these cyber demons down pretty uneventfully. Again, it's just a matter of horseshoeing, keeping the cybers to one side of the arena, and yeah, just don't choke. By this point, you've pretty much won, because obviously the fewer cyber demons left alive, the easier it gets. I'm down to just 2 left now, just 1. And I tried to point blank this last guy, but he didn't even need any tracers to go down, so that was pretty funny. And now it's just the final platforming, which I take at an absolutely glacial pace, just because I really don't want to die now. I wonder if anyone ever actually has died to this final platforming. I mean, aside from like if they're speedrunning or something. That would be really, really unfortunate. If that did happen to you, then my condolences, man. I'm sorry. But yeah, same rules apply as for the previous platforming. When your weapon sprite darkens, that means you're at the very, very edge of the platform. Or actually, your origin's over the edge of the platform. And I do need to use that for a couple of the longer jumps and this platforming. Oh, and I also have the auto map open for a lot of the jumps as well, because, again, I'm just taking every possible precaution. I am so close to the finish line, I don't want to blow it now. But thankfully we're down to the last very few jumps. And my apologies if my pace just made this nearly unwatchable. This is just a brutally difficult map. I'm not good at platforming. Why did I do this? Why? Don't do this. Seriously, don't. Please use saves if you value your sanity. Sadly, I don't. But anyway, that's the map. I hope you enjoyed the demo, and I will see you in map 31.